Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So right fast, we got some updates for you. First update is our meet and greet. We have a localized meet and greet. That's for everyone here in the community. I mean, you don't have to live here. If you can make it, awesome. We're going to have a localized meet and greet. It's going to be at David W. Hutchinson's Park in Youngstown, Florida. In the description is the address. The time is going to be noon till 3 p.m. If it lasts longer than that, that's fine. There's no sound ordinance or anything like that that we have to deal with. We're out in the sticks out here. So this is what we're going to be doing, guys. If you are interested in attending, please contact me by email. Email address should be popping up there for you. That is survivallivingguide@gmail.com. I kind of need to know how many people's coming, and if you didn't email me, that's fine. I'll have extra food on hand, stuff like that, so we can make sure we grill up enough stuff. We have enough drinks and things like that on hand. One of the things I really want to stress out is that this is going to be a family environment, family outing, so no alcohol. So family friendly thing. Now what we got planned, guys, I've got my own table set up and stuff like that we're going to be bringing with us on top of grilling out. We're going to be running some of our affiliate stuff out there so you guys can get more familiar with it. You get to check these things out. We're going to be running our Mylar machine, stuff like that, showing you Wallabies. We've been with Wallaby for over a year now. Great product. So we'll be going over some Mylar sealing, kind of go over some ideas and stuff like that with you guys, show you the materials so you can actually check it out. And also we've got our 4 Patriot products that we're going to bring in, and we've got a lot of that stuff we're going to be giving out as well. So having these things on hand, guys, yeah, these are things that we use as prepping, and I get to actually show you guys it in person so you can actually take a look at it too. So that is our first update. I want to go ahead and get this rolling. I've got other stuff going on too. With everything going on overseas right now, I had to make the decision to cancel out the rest of the season for our outdoor survival. I've been working on our website for the business, Survival Living LLC. So I took it down so I can redo it because we had a lot of updated information. With everything going on, I'm not comfortable spending that much time out in the woods, away from home. And 2, I don't want everybody, because I've had a lot of people travel from out of state to come down here. I don't want people traveling that far with everything that could happen, if you catch my drift. So we're suspending all of our classes for now until the beginning of the year. We'll see what happens. If things heat up, we're not offering the classes if things heat up, because I don't want people stuck down here in Florida if they live out of town. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're just holding off on that. We still do outdoor videos and stuff like that, but the actual class are suspended currently. I just want to be safe than sorry, if you know what I mean. Oh, stuff's amazing. It really is. Coffee. Of course, I carry it all on my thermos. I love my coffee. So that's pretty much what we got as far as updates, guys. Now I see, you know, I watch all kind of YouTube channels just like you guys, and a lot of people get twisted and bent out of shape when they start hearing YouTubers talk about conflict, shit hits the fan, possibilities, get stuff now. We're preppers. We prep for a reason. Yeah, most of those people that have those negative comments and stuff like that are just trolls. You know, that's all it is, just trolls. So ignore them, guys. I personally, I've got a lot of trolls. It's just the way it is. But I do want to thank my trolls, because the hit piece videos and the lies and stuff that you spread actually brings more people to my channel to check me out because of the narrative that you push. This month alone, my views have went through the roof. You talk trash about me having merchandise. My sales on my merch has went up as well. So go ahead, keep on doing what you're doing. You're actually helping out my channel. So I want to thank you personally. I really do appreciate it. Now, when it comes to news, guys, of course, mainstream media, we're only going to get what their narrative is. That's just the way it is. We know that. We're preppers for a reason. there's some YouTubers that I listen to, as far as I turn them on, I listen to the feed, I listen to what news they got coming out, because I don't have the time to sit down and scour the news. One, I run a YouTube channel. I'm busy with prepping all the time. We're working on another channel as well. We're always busy. So I want to give you some recommendations, and all these recommendations are controversial with the comments I read, and that's fine. You don't have to read anything. You don't have to go anywhere. I don't care. You do you, I'll do me. For news, who do I use on YouTube? Well, one is Marfugo News, Marfugo TV. They usually do a nightly show throughout the weekday. They'll catch news articles and bring them to you, and it's up to you to research it yourself. They give you the links so that you can actually follow up the article yourself. So it saves me time. Next up, Brad over there, Full Spectrum Survival. Great dude. I've been subscribed to him for a very long time. He brings news, information, especially stuff that he's able to grab hold of from overseas. He's got a larger community base than I do, so he has more contacts than me. So he usually brings out a video daily, kind of keeps you up to date with what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, United States, all that stuff. So it's something I can always put on, play, and keep on doing what I'm doing while I'm listening in. Next up, of course, Canadian Prepper. I've been subscribed to him. Probably was the first prepping channel I've ever been subscribed to. News, he's always doing current updates on stuff that goes on. Great dude. He's one of the guys that actually inspired me to lose weight and actually start working out and get my body in shape. He did a Mad Max video a while back talking about his workout preps and stuff. I got a lot of admiration for the guy, but that's what really pushed my butt. Because when I was a big old fat guy right there, I was very unhealthy, guys. There's no way I could ruck with my backpack. There's no way I was able to run. People give me shit about dipping and smoking. Well, if you can do the conversion here, if you can hump with over 72 pounds in your gear, and yeah, my gear does weigh that much because I carry that much camera equipment. Sometimes it's more than that. If you can outdo me, then yeah, maybe I'll listen to you. But until then, once you've actually made the steps and changes I've done, then, shut the pie hole. And next up is our good friend Alaska Prepper. Alaska Prepper's been getting more and more into bringing news. When he first started out, guys, he did cover some news, but mostly it was all about payday preps, alternative power. He's a real prepper. He shows you everything that he's doing there at his house. And that's what we try to model ourselves off of here on Survival Living. We try to show you what we do. A lot of people, thank me and stuff for our weekly prep series. Well, I've said this many times and I continue to say it. I learned about weekly prep series from Alaska Prepper. And what I've done is I just modeled what we do off of what he used to do all the time. He'd go to the store once a week, he'd get preps, and he'd show you. So since we do that every week, we started filming it. And that's usually one of our bigger videos is our weekly prep. So take it or leave it. We do that to show you, one, that we are prepping, two, gives you ideas on items to get and stuff. Doesn't mean you have to go buy what we buy. It doesn't. Same with our affiliate programs that we show you, the products and stuff that comes in. You don't have to buy a damn thing. Companies contact me. They want me to test out their equipment, test out their food, stuff like that. I agree. I test it out. Part of the agreement, we'll send it to you. You do a video for us. If I like their product, I'll contact them and ask them for an affiliate program because I actually like it. I can stand behind it and help sell it. So that's what it is. So you don't have to buy anything. We just show you what it is. I try to do a complete gear review, show you what it's capable of, and that's that. You don't have to buy a damn thing. And I want to go ahead and catch those comments right fast because I labeled a lot of news channels. And one of the big things I see on the online prepping community, that's fear porn. You fear monger. As a matter of fact, I had one up there call me a piece of shit and everything, fear mongering. I'm about the most level-headed prepper you'll ever meet. It is now built this studio where I can sit down and talk about certain things. I needed a nice platform area, something I could power up to do product reviews and stuff. Usually I'm out there in the mud filming. about one of the only preppers that actually gets out there and shows you how to survive. But most of these are just trolls. But for the ones that scream about fear porn, fear mongering, when I refer to full spectrum survival, Canadian prepper, Marfugo TV, Alaska prepper, they're even calling Alaska prepper fear mongering. Alaska prepper is like one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. All right. He tries to bring news and information. That's all these guys are doing. They're bringing you news and information. Now, when it comes to thumbnails, as a YouTube creator, I understand this, and actually YouTube themselves encourage this. You need to have an attractive thumbnail that gets people's attention, because unfortunately most people on the internet's attention span is about the same as the goldfish. I can look at my analytics and tell that. Every video is split down the center on view duration. Doesn't matter if it's a 20-minute long video or a 5-minute video. They click on, it's not what I want to hear, blah, 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 click off. That's cool. Just kick rocks, keep on walking. For the rest of us that are actually preppers and we want to know this information that's going around us, because we're busy freaking canning, mylaring up, trying to figure out how to make a new alternative power source, we're busy all the time. We don't have time to sit down and do all this stuff. These other channels give us that opportunity where we don't have to do it. They can give us information, it can be playing while we're doing other stuff. Having that knowledge is very key in my opinion. Now, if you think that's fear porn because you're being brought the information, well, that's on you. All right. I read the comments. It terrified me. I had heart palpitations or whatever. You need to sit down and take a real good look at yourself. You're up here saying that you're preparing for shit hits the fan. But as soon as someone covers what's going on in the world, you freak out. What do you think's going to happen when shit hits the fan is rolling down your street? So that was a very long-winded update. It was supposed to be short. Again, guys, Veterans Day, we are doing our meet and greet. So contact me by email. Again, email should be in the description as well. Let me know if you are planning on attending, how many people are with you, so I can make sure I have the appropriate amount of food, drinks, things like that on hand. So I don't want to be shorthanded. All right. So let me know, guys, and I look forward to seeing you there. We've got a lot of upcoming videos coming up, guys. I'm still behind. I'm about 2 weeks behind in my production list. I've got a lot of videos I still got to crank out. But I need to come here and talk to you guys, remind you about this meet and greet. That way everything's set up good. All right, speak to y'all later.